for your mama kwa basron ko kwan so e de ba Yopo TV na Jumedia wo hwe for the graphic headlines e ha say your boy homodin say be pensen sama e koso na edi mu akotene e wo newspaper mu to be precise say na be obenya interest no na wakoto paper na ankasa na we read emu details into the Mr. So be subscribe to this channel no turn on post notification say na be abribia no benya wo ho enti ase e wo de koso around you in the newspaper ya edi Jumedia o chia me dey just for me din de abonasa for me ni aba
Abigail Namlechu na mekai mo se o mo so ya se di Jumedi Ebrem we de Anasi Studios. So pe so twa pre-wedding photo shoot, birthday photo shoot, and also a well-equipped cameraman and editors. On make of all events somehow, contact them on the numbers on your screen and they'll sort you out. Tebusia 4 years start here newspaper ede sha the Ghanaian publisher. A story said Dimakuchinibi 5 shots listed for Baumia's running mate, which can be found on page 2 of the newspaper. Ebiomso at a male's fate can befall Mahama. Kwesi Away tells Nana to get ready, which can be found on page 3 of the newspaper. Ebiomso Tanzania Energy Team understudies NPA, which can be found on page 6 of the newspaper. And after a story a chat to the Ghanaian publisher newspaper Nimuni 13th African Games Ghana records highest medal haul in history, which can be found on page 11 of the newspaper.
You na ye twaso a newspaper etoso a daily guide. Na daily guide story say di makotini be a Ghana records highest medal haul. Story we obetumi ehu emu details e page 14. Ebi omuso so stop misleading public VRA to IPGG's Elec Bling. Story we emu details obetumi ehu page 4. Kwesi Ahoy sparks outrage in NDC. Story we details e page 3. AG spearheads contract Criminal Justice Act changes. Story we details betumi on page 3. And the atwa to newspaper ni mu no we will turn TOR into profitable enterprise. Story we details betumi on page 5.
And a newspaper it also the New Crusading Guide newspaper. Our stories nibi Edimakuchi nibi God Dangwe Lands Administration launched, which can be found on page 10 of the newspaper. Ebiomso gets ready to take over from Mahama. Awai tells Nana Opoku. And Ebiomso sent to oil refinery, employing over 1,000 and touching lives through CSR. And Ebiomso Contract Amendment Act passed by Parliament's Criminal Justice Reform Bill laid. And Ebiomso Elembel Primaries, Bonzo K whips Freddie Playboy. And Ebiomso choose your running mates from Ashanti Ellie to douse the tension. Coca appeals to Bawumia. And a story a chat one year stop misleading the public. VRA to IPGG's Elec Bling. Stories when you pages 3 and 10 of the newspaper. And a newspaper tells you the Daily Graphic. Our story said Dimakuchinibiye. President assent to contract bill. Act prohibits compound interest payable by state, which can be found on page 3. And Ebiomso sea erosion threatens defense wall project, which can be found on page 11. And Ebiomso graphic UPSA signed MOU to promote business, which can be found on page 13 of the newspaper. Ebiomso Ghana sweeps 8th highest medal haul in African Games, which can be found at the back page of the newspaper.
Na busia for ye to aso a newspaper etoso the custodian. Na story say di makotini be new TOR board to make refinery profitable. Na story we mu details so betumi hu page 8. I'll be more accountable than JM Bawumia states. Ubetumi hu mu details page 3. Mahama may suffer Mills' fate. Ahoy's plot na next presidency. Story ubetumi hu page 3. Ebiomso Central Oil Refinery employs over 1,000 workers. Story we mu details betumi hu page 6. And the chat worker the custodian ni mu no Tanzanian Energy Regulator study NPA's operations. Betumi hu story ni mu details page 6. Me to answer so ade etoso the Chronicle. Na stories na dimu akutini be MPP running mate Edutrim na Toshi lead the pack. Story betumi hu page 2 and 3. Na page 2 and 3 na so no betumi hu Central Oil Refinery employs 1,000 workers. And financial viability will drive work of new TOR board. Send them the kind of stories when you now betumi hu pages 2 and 3.
Nebusianfo mekanfo brothers covering na mamuna no be ma mo pe nice kaftans and as mo pese mo pam design bi e wo mo trim they sold wedding gowns ne nkorantare nia so o design bi wo trim na pese opam and as o ni bi mpo a commercial e no mo nice designs a obetimi atru so efi a o pam ma wa ebusianfo ni be gi hu ya nkasa from mo e wo numbers na wo screen no so that they will sort you out na yet to also newspaper to also the Daily Dispatch newspaper. Our story said Dimaku training be here, except from Ben Efferson's new book, Why July, August and September, likely to decide winner of press elections, which can be found on page 12 of the newspaper. And Ebiom so, I cannot support the minority and bargains call on the press to sign anti-LGBTQ plus bill when it is in court. Martin Pebu, which can be found on page 2 of the newspaper. Na story etrato ewo the Daily Dispatch newspaper here. Mohammed's 24-hour economy currently operating in an area in Sunyane, which can be found on page 11 of the newspaper.
Newspaper it's also the anchor omo just say revealing the truth na story say di makutini bi wo mu no Kimberley process chair calls on lands ministry ahead of review visit story obetumi hu page 2. Maslock CEO named among 50 most influential governance icons. Story obetumi hu page 4 of the newspaper. Na ebiom susu ye minister pledges partnership with women in mining. Story emu details page 3 of the Anchor newspaper na. The etoso susu ye nurses and midwives begin roadmap to punish poor patients. And at the Trato IMC to take over operations of Adamus Resources as legal tussle drags on. Sad story way obetumi ehu page 7 of the newspaper.
And a newspaper it's also here the Metro Lens newspaper. Our stories nibi what happened to Atamils can happen to Mahama. Awai plans his replacement, which can be found on page 6 of the newspaper. Nebiom Sukojo and Safwa Poku for Vice, Baomia to announce in April, page 2 of the newspaper. Nebiom Susentu Oil Refinery, over 1,000 employees and touching lives through CRS, which can be found on page 3. In a story, the Metro Lens newspaper, I will be more accountable to Ghanaians because I will face the people again after 2024. Dr. Baomia, which can be found on page 4 of the newspaper.
Na the di twa to okra for ende graphic headlines no the Ghanaian Times na story say di makutini bi President hails African Games success, applauds Team Ghana for record medal haul. Sa story emu details betumi hu page 16 of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. MPP vice presidential candidates race Kwadwo Safwa Poku Leeds Park VIP to announce running mate April. Sa story betumi hu emu details page 3. NRSA launches 2024 Stay Alive Easter Road Safety Campaign. Sorry, Robert me who details page 10 of the newspaper. Now the chat to also say we stand ready to protect Ghana's territorial waters, marine installations, Ghana Navy. Sorry, Robert me who details page 9 of the newspaper. Yo tebusianfo ha say na emebe ma ye kwan na ye and graphic headlines na ebebe wi yesa na amohwe mu no the trendy one all the newspapers no ye Mahama yes say obe suffer the fate of Atamils mijidi say obe pese obe who more details about that into no obe to sana mo akoto newspaper no say na be obe read emu details.
Nebusianfo Mesanso Kanfo Marshall's University Amamode offer 1-year certificate in healthcare. Now in the area you get the chance to travel abroad and work. Omosanso Hospitality School they offer diploma in hospitality management. Omosanso offer bachelor's degree in hospitality management. Ebusianfo they offer other programs. Admission is in progress. Inti friend numbers na whole screen to enroll.
And no sana na men so me kanfo fabric good for amamo se upe obi amana mausam nice fabrics are fabric good for no more very nice and exquisite fabrics are. So your bana upe se hu ye fe ye power every occasion abekoma ombetumi aton bi amount. Now omo prices no very affordable, though their item is very exquisite and elegant. For friend, I'm good screen so no to me and service. So that's and then you better answer the graphic headlines are bremo. Yakram.